guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. My name is Betha. I'm really glad to have you here. Please do hit on subscribe button before you leave, and also give this video a very big thumbs up at the end if you enjoyed watching it. Okay guys, let's just talk about the eviction show that took place not too long ago. It's no more news. Praise is out of the game. I feel bad. Yeah, I feel bad. I made that post on my community tab and I mentioned there that Praise just escaped the pepper that Brighton have been grinding for him for the past how many days just now. So yeah, that's one reason why I'm not happy. Now my second reason would be the fact that now Lucy would want to go back to her shell, because I mean she was really coming out of her shell. She was really getting used to Praise's company and all of that, but I don't know, because she actually cried after the show. You know, she was on her bed, she was crying, she was having a conversation with Prince. You know, Prince really cried. Neo screamed, like Neo felt really bad. Anyways guys, before I go deep into the gist, let me just mention to you guys the names of the housemates that were up for tonight's possible eviction. You know, they included Wathoni, Tricky T, Praise, and V. And the first name Ebuka called was V, and you guys needed to have seen Neo's reactions. Like, I was like, oh my god.
V! You're safe, please sit.
Aww. Wow. There you have it guys. It was quite emotional. Now this answers your question. They are back together. You guys know that this duo, yeah, they have a way of breaking up and making up without a third party. I mean, when they are upset, you know, they're always going over the board, they're always talking to multiple people, but then when they want to resolve it, you're not gonna know when they will resolve them. So if I were some of the housemates, I'm not gonna choke my mouth when Neo and V get problem. So yes, they are back together. And of course, since we're discussing the live show, you guys know that Ebuka will definitely tackle some of the housemates. You know, he actually tackled Kidwaya, he tackled Tolani Badge, he tackled Bright O, he tackled Lucy. In fact, he was just tackling people tonight, yeah. But first off, let's start with Kidwaya. You know, he asked Kidwaya what went wrong with his tenure, because almost all the other housemates felt like he was power drunk and all of that. And then Kidwaya was like, me, I don't know. I feel like I'm a very relaxed person, and I feel like I did not take a lot of things too seriously. So if some of the housemates felt like my tenure was power drunk, maybe you, Ebuka, should ask them, because I really don't know. I'm like, oh shit, this guy answer, I get as a B. You know, he should have moved on to Tolani Badge, and he was like, Tolani Badge, why did you say you didn't want to be in a particular team with Lucy for a particular task? And you know, Tolani Badge was trying to deny the whole thing. She was like, no, I did not say that. No, I did not do this. Ebuka said, no, Tolani Badge, you said it. And then at some point, yeah, she had no choice than to accept the fact that she really said that. Now Ebuka now asked her, why did you say that? Why did you say you didn't want to be in the same group with Lucy? And in her words, I don't think she's easy to work with. You know, so that was basically why. Now Ebuka moved on to Bright O and was like, Bright, you had a conversation with Kidwaya in the arena where you were telling Kidwaya that Neo was pretending and that Neo was fake. And then Bright was like, I can't remember. Ebuka said, no, you remember. You know what I'm saying. He said, no, I don't remember making such a statement. Ebuka now said, now are you calling me a liar? Or are you being a chicken? He said, no, I'm not calling you a liar. He now said, okay, so are you accepting that you said it, or are you trying to be a chicken? He kept on saying, oh, I don't remember saying that. I did not say that. Let me tell you, this game Brighton is playing in the house. I feel like that's his personality, because even on the live show, when he needed to spill things the way they were, he kept on insisting that he did not make a comment that Ebuka was really sure about. You know, so I don't know. I feel like that's just who he is. I don't understand Bright, but I mean, who am I? I'm not in the house, you know, so yeah, that's fine. Anyways, Ebuka moved on to Lucy and he was like, Lucy, how do you feel about Praise right now? And in Lucy's words, I like him right now. Well, for now, that's what she said. But sadly, the guy is out of the house. I feel really bad, honestly. I feel bad. To be honest, yeah, I feel a certain way about tonight. You know, I really don't know why, but I just feel like the way Lucy cried got to me, and the fact that she was crying but then she was also trying to encourage Prince to be strong and all of that, you know, somehow it got to me. I don't know why. Now of course you guys know that Ebuka always has a chat with any of the evicted housemates, and Praise's own wasn't any different. You know, he was asking Praise what exactly it was he had with Katrina, and for Praise he said what Katrina and I had was an understanding. Katrina understood me and everything I was about outside of the house. I did the same about her too, because I understood her, I understood what she was about, so it was more of an understanding, and we were really cool in the house. Ebuka went on to ask him about Lucy and the sudden closeness between the both of them, and for him, he mentioned that he was surprised that Lucy could actually like him, you know, considering the fact that they were like cat and rat in the first and second week. They were always fighting, always going against one another, and that it's very unfortunate that she had to open up about her feelings to him towards the end. You know, there was really nothing he could do about it. Ebuka now asked him about Wathoni, because it almost seemed like now there was Katrina, there's Lucy, and there was Wathoni, and he said, well, Wathoni is my original spec. You know, she has the 4 forehead and he likes forehead gang. She's petite, she's this, she's that. Ebuka was like, so was there a potential there? And in his words, no, there was no potential. As much as she was my spec and everything, I did not feel anything for her. At some point, yeah, Ebuka now asked him where his fiancé stands in all of this, and he mentioned to us categorically that all of these things were just games for him. None of it meant anything to him. He's still going to go ahead and marry his fiancé because he has a son and he loves his fiancé, so all of it was a game. So I'm guessing that Lucy shouldn't even cry so much because the guy said it was all a game. I hope that when she comes out, she'll not break his head for saying that, you know, but oh well, that's what he said. Guys, let me mention to you guys here, as soon as Ebuka said, Wathoni and Tricky T, you are safe. Guys, Tricky fell on the floor. Wathoni also fell on the floor. And the first few words that came out of her mouth was, Jesus, I could bet I was going today. Well, congratulations to you, Wathoni. You have another week to drag Bright with Dora. You know, let's see where that goes. Because if they can't remove all the drama for the house, which one they watch this week? Ebuka did not stop at just telling Tricky T and Wathoni that they were safe for the week. He decided to shake the waters a little bit and he called on V. Shenkers, what are we having for dinner tonight? Is it poundo or semo? I'm like, Ebuka, waiting be your own with the poundo and semo. And she's like, we're having sleep because I'm going to sleep. I've had better days. This one. Ebuka now said, okay, fine, let's talk about the whole conversation you had with Lekon. Because throughout this week, yeah, V has been advising Lekon to stay away from Erica, you know, stop talking to her, she's going to hurt you. In fact, at some point, she was like, I bind and cast whatever it is they're using to hold you. They don't press your mumu button, this one. Now, Ebuka was like, what was all of that about? Especially the whole binding and casting aspect of the conversation. And, you know, V owned it. You know, I like the fact that she owned whatever it is that she said that day. She was like, for her, it wasn't anything personal with Erica. She just felt like Lekon needed to stay away from Erica because he was going to get hurt, and that personally she wouldn't be kissing a guy that she loves when she knows that there's a friend of hers sitting there who actually likes her in that way as well. She also went on to say that the reason she said all of those things was because Lekon actually came to her for advice, and she felt like the best thing to have told Lekon was exactly what she told him: stay away from her, you're going to be hurt, she's going to hurt you, she doesn't really care about you that much, and all of that stuff. And guys, let me tell you, yeah, this is not me taking sides or anything. Everything V told Lekon are things that I could have also told Lekon if I were to be in the house. I mean, I probably would not go the whole extent of binding and casting stuff. Maybe I would not do that. Maybe I will, because me said my head no correct read that side. But then again, I felt like all those things she said to Lekon were the truth, because at the end of the day, Lekon was losing his mind. He was acting like somebody that they gave choco. So it's best for you to stay away from that person that makes you feel that particular way. But then again, I'm glad that Lekon and Erica found a way around their friendship, because, you know, they've been talking, they've been playing and all of that. And let me just tell you, yeah, when V was responding to Ebuka's question about the whole Lekon and Erica situation, guys, Erica face don't swell up. She's like she was shocked, you know, the whole binding and casting thing. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of shalaye this week. I feel like there's going to be a lot of side talk. I feel like Erica is going to sit Tolan down and, you know, try to talk to her about the whole situation, or better still, sit with Kid while if she like again, she should go and be whispering so that we'll not hear. Now only one strike remain. Now she knew. And the reason I'm scared for this Erica girl is the fact that she forgets herself very easily. Like, you tell her now, don't whisper. Give her 2 seconds. They don't whisper again. Finally, Ebuka moved on to Prince. You know, he wanted to understand what was going on between him and Tolani Badge. And in Prince's words here, we are an item and I intend for it to remain that way. Ebuka was like, but you said she was your second choice. And Prince was like, yes, as much as I admit that I said Tolani Badge was my second choice during the Truth or Dare game, that does not necessarily mean that I already made my decision. Because if I did make my decision at that point, I would have pursued the first interest I had, you know, and all of that stuff. So for him, it doesn't feel like that was exactly what it was, and that he really wants him and Tolani Badge to remain an item just the way they are. But I feel like Prince needs to do better in terms of expressing himself. I know that he's not someone who is very expressive of his emotions and all, but seeing that Tolani Badge likes all of that attention, I mean, he has to just find the balance. They have to meet themselves in the middle, okay? In my opinion. Anyways, guys, that's basically everything that happened on the live eviction show today. Let me know if I missed out on anything. And of course, I always come to you guys with Ebuka's final words. In fact, let me just mention, Ebuka was looking extra hot today. Okay, he did not even introduce himself to us as Ebuka today. He introduced himself as Nze Chukwebuka Nnakei no Kija. I said, now, wow, this is your time to carry power. And he was looking very nice. He was looking very dapper in his traditional outfit. Very nice, boss. Very, very nice. Now, like I said, his final words to the housemates was, remember, say, if your goat lost, now your neighbor house, you go first go check. So as much as you guys are being all trusting within yourselves, you need to be very careful, because you can't really trust a person 100%. Okay, so that's the final words I'm also going to be leaving with you guys tonight. I hope you enjoyed watching the video. Like I said, if I missed out on anything, let me know what they are in the comment section, and of course we'll have a conversation there. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed watching it, please don't forget to give me a very big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed, and please subscribe to Betha's Corner. Thank you so much for 38k here. Yes, we hit 38k today, and I'm really excited. We keep growing by the day, and it motivates me to do better. It also makes me understand that I'm definitely doing something right. All right, thank you guys so much. I love you so much, and I'll definitely see you guys on the next one. Mwah. Bye guys.